This is the brand new XS Wireless in-ear monitoring system from Sennheiser. So if you're new to the world of in-ear monitoring, or IEM for short, and you're not sure how it works or what you need to buy, then this kit is pretty much perfect for you. As Sennheiser say, this is a stripped back, more affordable, simplified version of their wireless system that has been designed for complete beginners. However, it is not entry level. So where does it fit into Sennheiser's range? Well, let's briefly take a look at Sennheiser's wireless products all the way up to today. Sennheiser has been in the radio frequency, or RF for short, business for about 50 years. As a company, they have amassed a huge wealth of experience when it comes to radio products, i.e. the fundamental part that makes all wireless systems work. For a long time, their flagship wireless system for mics and then later for IEMs was the Evolution Wireless System, or EW for short. These systems are top of the range and still are today, and they are used by so many professionals all over the world on all kinds of different stages. I mean, they've been in this very room being used by myself and all of my predecessors for the last 5 or so years. On a side note, if you want an indication of how well they last, well, we've been using the exact same system for the whole time. The Evolution Wireless mics and IEMs served as the premium standard for wireless in the music, stage, and pro audio industries. They've released 4 generations of them now, and they are hugely popular at the top end of the market. However, around 10 years ago now, they decided they wanted to bring their wireless product into a more affordable market aimed at musicians with more stripped back, simpler, cheaper to manufacture products. And so they released the XS Wireless mic range. Since then, they've served as the most affordable entry point for Sennheiser's radio frequency products. And now, brand new for 2022, Sennheiser have brought the XS Wireless products into the IEM market, providing the same simplicity and affordability to suit musicians and artists of all different types who want to delve into the in-ear monitoring world for the very first time. So, you're in a band. Why should you switch to IEMs? Well, I honestly think that this release is really well timed from Sennheiser. Nowadays, we're entering an era where the sound that you can hear on stage matters more than it ever has. Our live music setups today are often very intricate and complex, with lots of different instrument sources and backing tracks and all kinds of different setups to cater for. We're not all brashy guitar bands shouting into the mics and strumming our guitars in the back of our local pub nowadays. We're trying to bring our sonic creations from our home studios and bedrooms and rehearsal rooms into the stage environment and do so as accurately as possible. As music technology has developed, so have our standards, and if you're going to be delivering the same consistent performance every night, then your monitoring needs to be consistent as well. IEMs have pretty much become the standard nowadays for all major bands. You'll also often find that once a band switches over, they never really go back. Floor wedges can be quite muddy sounding, they bleed into the mics, they quite often route you to one position on the stage, and they quite often change frequencies and different volume levels from venue to venue. Well, IEMs are the modern answer to an age-old problem. Okay, so back to Sennheiser's new product then. So yes, whilst they are catered to people new to the IEM world, they're not entry level. I mean, there are a lot of in-ear monitoring systems out there that you can get for a lot cheaper than the Sennheiser ones, so why would you go with Sennheiser's? Well, what you get from Sennheiser that you don't get from a lot of others is the reliability, the consistency, and the stability. Their experience in making radio frequency products like these have given them a wealth of knowledge and experience that they can call upon. It means there's less chance of you losing your entire system mid-performance, or even worse, picking up something that you don't want in your ears mid-performance, which can certainly happen with lesser models. There are hundreds and hundreds of huge artists out there who are already trusting Sennheiser's wireless products, including nearly everyone who was on stage at the halftime Super Bowl performance. And that includes 50 Cent, Eminem, Dr. Dre, Kendrick Lamar, and Mary J. Blige, just to name a few. Add GAK to that list, and you know that they are tried and trusted products for all kinds of different professional industries. I mean, we all trust Sennheiser's wireless products, so why shouldn't you? The IEM XS wireless system simplifies the process of in-ear monitoring for artists and musicians who are entering that world for the very first time. It's for people who want simplicity but don't want to equate that to an inferior product. They want something for beginners, but they don't want something at the entry level. They want something that is made of quality by a brand that can be trusted throughout the world. All in all, what Sennheiser have done here is taken their top-of-the-line IEM wireless product and released it into a much more affordable price range, with a simpler, easier-to-use format for the musicians market, for bands who are sick and tired of having floor wedges scattered across the stage that they can barely hear. The best bit is that you can buy the all-in-one packs like these, or you can buy all of the different bits that go with it separately, so you can add more receivers, more transmitters, whatever your setup needs. They do come with a set of earphones, but it's a pretty simple 3.5mm jack input, so you can connect pretty much any earphones that you want, including if you wanted to get all fancy and go and get your own custom molds. If your interest has been piqued by these, then you can find more information about them on our website, the link for which will be in the description. Anyway, I'd love to hear what you guys think of this. If you're in a band, what was your worst onstage sound nightmare? Was there a moment that made you switch over to IEMs for good? Let us know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to see more things like this, and we will see you very soon.